2023 Chicago Mayoral Runoff Elections. This social story is brought to you by Chicagoland Disabled People of Color Coalition, University of Illinois Chicago Institute on Disability and Human Development, Crossroads Fund, and Chicago Beyond. Note, in this social story, we do not endorse particular candidates. We are providing information on voting in the runoff elections and ways to research who you would like to vote for as the next mayor of Chicago. On February 28th, 2023, people in Chicago voted to decide if Lori Lightfoot will remain our mayor or if we would get a new mayor. For those who have voted in person or through mail-in votes, we thank you for making your choice for Chicago mayor, no matter who you voted for. In order to win the right to be the mayor, a candidate must win 50% of the votes or more. None of the candidates, including current Mayor Lightfoot, got the majority votes needed to win. But no worries. We have another chance to vote for our next mayor. The city of Chicago will hold a second round of elections, called runoff elections, on Tuesday, April 4th, 2023. In the runoff elections, the two candidates with the most votes from the February 28th elections will go against each other for the right to be the next mayor of Chicago. Those two candidates who will face off against each other are former Chicago Public Schools CEO Paul Vallis and Cook County Commissioner Brandon Johnson. Whoever wins the runoff election will get to be the next Chicago mayor. Their term will start on May the 20th, 2023, and will last for 4 years. In addition, there will be 14 runoff races for aldermen on April 4th. To see if your ward is having a runoff race for aldermen, check out this article link at www.axios.com/local/Chicago-runoff-election-ward-races. There are 3 ways you can vote in the runoff election. Note, you must be a Chicago resident for at least 30 days in order to vote in Chicago. Number 1, go to the polls to go vote in person on Tuesday, April the 4th from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. To find your polling place in your local area, you can go to www your-voter-information.html and enter your address. You will find the nearest polls based on your address. Number 2, if you can't go vote in person on April the 4th, that is okay. You can vote in person early between March 20th and April 3rd during the following times: weekdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. To find an early voting polling place in your local area, you can go to www.chicagoelections.gov/en/your-voter-information.html and enter your address. You'll find the nearest polls based on your address. A couple of things to note on in-person polling places. There are 2 central polling places in downtown Chicago that you can go to between March 20th and April 4th. One is located in 191 North Clark Street, called the Super Site, and the other one is located at the Board of Elections office at 69 West Washington Boulevard. The 2 places will be open during the following times: weekdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The 2 locations will also have extended weekday hours from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Monday, March the 27th through Friday, March the 31st, and on Monday, April the 3rd. All polling places are supposed to be accessible to people with disabilities under the standards of the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA. However, while there will be some places that are fully accessible, others may not be as fully accessible. This document provides a complete list of polling places, and they are labeled with 4 categories based on the levels of accessibility: high, moderate/medium, low, and unknown. To see which polling place near you is accessible, check out the list at the following link. There are accommodations, equipment, and services that you can get or ask for at the polling place. Here are examples of those accommodations and services. Ballot marker grippers allow voters to easily hold the marking pins for paper ballots. Large ballot viewers are magnifying lenses designed to enlarge the print on the paper ballots and to assist voters who require assistance to read the names of officers, candidates, and referenda. Wheelchair accessible voting booths are available in each polling place. Voters who are unable to stand for long periods of time also may use this unit at a provided chair. Audio controller units and audio ballots in the touchscreen voting units allow a visually impaired voter to hear the balloting instructions, offices, candidates, and referenda, and allow them to make their choices and cast their ballot by use of a handheld controller unit and supplied headphones. This controller can also be affixed to the arm of a chair or wheelchair by using the Velcro straps attached to the unit. Audio-visual ballots on the touchscreen allow voters who may have difficulty moving their arms or dexterity issues to use the keypad and the headphones, but also see the ballot being displayed on the screen. Sip and puff devices on the touchscreen voting units can be used in conjunction with the audio controller. The sip and puff device will navigate the voter through the audio ballot. Doorbells are offered outside entrances to polling places with heavy doors. When voters ring the bells, a judge of election will come and open the door for the voter. Assistance to cast vote. Individuals may select a person to help them cast their vote in person, such as an election judge, family member, friend, or another voter. If you see a polling place that is inaccessible, reach out to the election judges or contact the Board of Elections. The Board of Elections accessibility contact info and accessibility FAQs can be found at chicagoelections.gov/accessibility-voters-with-disabilities.html. Equip for Equality is running their helpline to help answer your questions about voting accessibility problems you may experience. The number is 1-800-537-2632, and the email is voting@equipforequality.org. Their webpage on the voting helpline can be found at www.equipforequality.org/issues/voting-7039-2. Number 3, you can request mail-in ballots, where you can vote from home and mail your ballots either to your local post office or a polling place that have secure mail-in ballot boxes. Unless you're on the permanent vote by mail roster list, you must reapply for mail-in runoff election ballots. For more information on mail-in ballots, where to drop off mail-in ballots, or to apply for mail-in ballots, visit chicagoelections.gov/en/vote-by-mail.html. You may ask, what if I don't Know what each candidate stands for. Is this candidate for the disability community? It is okay not to know which mayor candidate to choose right away. However, we can help you by providing you a couple of examples that helped people in the past. These examples are ways you can learn about each candidate and decide which person to vote for. Access Living, an independent living center located in downtown Chicago, has a web page where you can read each candidate's responses on disability related issues and go to each of their websites to check out their general information, such as their issues of interest. You can also watch or rewatch the forum that took place in January, where each mayor candidate spoke on disability community topics. To learn more about the candidates and their stances on disability topics, or to watch the recording of the Disability Candidates Forum, visit www.accessliving.org/Crip the Vote-2023-Mayoral-Runoff-Election. Another way to learn each mayor candidate's plans for Chicago, including the disability community, is to attend forums and debates in your neighborhood. There may be some alderman runoff forums in your ward as well if there is a alderman runoff election in your ward. Here are a couple of mayor and alderman forums to check out between now and April 4th. Make sure to RSVP online. Reset on the Road, Mayoral Candidate Runoff Forum on Thursday, March 30th at 6 p.m. Central Time. RSVP at the following link. This forum will be hosted by WBEZ Chicago, Chicago Sun-Times, and the University of Chicago Institute of Politics. Fifth Ward Automatic Runoff Forum on Saturday, March the 25th, 2023 from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Time at the Promontory. RSVP at the following link. This forum will be hosted by the League of Women Voters of Chicago. No matter what happens in the runoff elections, or who will be the next mayor of Chicago, you can still advocate for yourself and others by holding the next mayor accountable on disability issues they care about and mentioned in their campaigns. You can still speak up and speak out on disability issues in Chicago. It doesn't stop with elections. Fighting for our rights is an ongoing thing. Elections are just one of many ways to use our voices. Thank you for your time and interest in this important topic. Don't forget to vote by April 4th. If you'd like more information on Chicagoland DPOC or how to follow our updates and upcoming events, visit linktr.ee/ bit.ly/chai Deepak. That's CHID as in David, POCC.